All right, here's the types that we got to be careful with because remember, whenever we compare directly the absolute value with the negative to determine if it's a no solution or an infinite solution type problem, it's always just the absolute value equals or is compared with the negative. But this one, it's not just the absolute value. We got the absolute value multiplied by -4, and then we got the 7 on that to boot. So we got to get rid of that 7 first and isolate the -4 times that. Do not distribute. Please do not distribute because it will cause and can cause lots of problems. So let's subtract 7 from both sides of this. And that gives us a -32. Now subtraction doesn't change the inequality. Oh, it's not even inequality. I jumped the gun on that one. It's just an equation, so that's not going to matter. So I got -4, absolute value of 3x plus 3 equals -32. But I don't want the -4 there either. I want to compare an absolute value directly with something. So we'll get rid of the -4 by dividing both sides by -4. And this is where it switches, right? We now have the absolute value of 3x plus 3, but it's now equal to +8. I can get a +8 out of an absolute value, no problem. But if that 8 were negative, then I'd be like, oh, it's done. No possible solutions on that, okay? So since we see this is equal to now +8, we'll split this up into our two separate equations, right? We got 3x plus 3, it could equal 8. Again, that would be the inside of the absolute value. And then the 3x plus 3, if I could get it to equal -8, it would still be a true statement because that -8 would exist on the inside of the absolute value. Well, at this point, yeah, just subtract both sides by 3 on both equations, yeah. Like this to zero out the +3's right there. So 3x equals 5 here, and then over here 3x equals -11. So we're going to get some fractional values on this, which is okay, by dividing both sides of both equations by 3. So here on the left we get x is equal to 5/3, and here on the right we get x equal to -11/3. Alright, so again, you'd list these together on the homework or the quiz or something like that, but once again, you do need to isolate the absolute values like we did right here before you start declaring if there is or is not any solutions.